Aries Daily Horoscope for August 11, 2022. Daily Horoscope. You will be able to communicate eloquently, your mind will be quick. And it will be very important for you to be in contact with many people and communicate with them and with your environment in general, because your ideas will need to be expressed. You will conduct yourself in a new way of learning. Your studies and interests will be modified. You will be inclined towards all things, to acquire great versatility in the intellectual area. The energy of Libra in the 7th house will make you manifest certain demands in the area of your relationship, and these cannot be negotiable, since they are fundamental aspects for you, such as, for example, you will need a constant dialogue with your partner and always expressed in a harmonious and respectful, and you will need a balance in giving and receiving, as well as in the responsibilities of the parties. The trine between the Sun and Neptune will generate a period of great creativity for you, regardless of the area in which you work, and if you dedicate yourself to art, it is an extraordinary moment to feel inspired by the muses and create beautiful forms. In an effort to be the best and brightest star on the stage, you could very well be scaring away the most important members of the audience. Make sure you're not wearing different masks with different people just so you can appease those with you. Others will be able to see very clearly through whatever costume you are wearing. Trying to deceive others is just a sign of disrespect. Today people will not be receptive to your jokes at all, so it is better to remain discreet. Listen more than talk, and try to keep sarcasm to a minimum. They may be more serious because of their emotions. Tend to discipline in everything you do and try to be very sensitive to the notion of time. Our time on Earth is quite short. For the natives of the first decan, the planets foresee conflicts within your home. You will find it difficult to understand and accept the needs and desires of your spouse and children. Empty your heart and your brain. Sometimes a big hug solves a lot of worries. For the other natives of the sign, the stars are extremely favorable to you. If you study, you will be in a good position to learn your lessons and succeed in your work. Don't let stress overwhelm you. Daily Tarot Reading. You are going through a period of stagnation in your life. You are having a hard time coping with the obstacles you have encountered. You feel like your efforts are going to waste, but this is not true. This period is a test for you. It is meant to motivate you to fight even harder for your dreams. Don't give up. You are one step away from achieving your goals, so you have to keep trying. You will be intimidated by the changes you will be faced with, but the developments that are about to take place in your life will teach you a very important lesson: no pain, no gain. Daily Career Tarot. Your desires are coming true. Your success, your accomplishments and the fulfillment of your expectations are filling you with unprecedented joy and satisfaction. Your financial problems are coming to an end and you are gradually recovering from the career setbacks you encountered. Your progress and growth are opening up new horizons for you. A business trip will further contribute to your success. Your life is finally back on track and progressing at a faster and more satisfactory pace. Health. With the influence of the sign of Virgo in your 6th house, you could be manifesting a certain level of hypochondria, since you will focus a lot on the subject of health and your apprehension can predispose you to such a hypochondriacal nature. Today a new feeling of determination can motivate you. Finish what you have left incomplete and make plans for tonight. Don't hesitate to tackle something you think is big or complicated. Chances are you'll be able to handle just about anything and you'll feel great when it's done. Enjoy your day taking advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. The natives of the sign will be particularly nervous and will show an exacerbated sensitivity today. Physically, it is mainly the stomach and the digestive system that will be impacted. To minimize the annoyances on this side, pay close attention to what you eat. Avoid foods that are too acidic, spicy or difficult to digest. If you tend to suffer from heartburn, choose foods rich in antioxidants, squashes, nuts, green vegetables, sprouted seeds, etc., and eat very light. Work. You will feel very comfortable at home and you will want to stay there all the time, so you can take advantage of telecommuting in these times to work from the comfort of your home. You will be inspired to weigh in on a creative idea. You will have opinions about how to handle differently a project that you are working on together with a group or in society. You will also have an idea to make changes in your house. Your girlfriend has a more conservative view on this, but if you try you will convince her. Money and luck. With the sign of Taurus in the second house, you will feel very capable of working in the material world, so the generation of resources is not a new or complicated matter for you. You are very good at transforming matter into resources. It is a good day to examine your life in a practical way. Planetary energies will give you courage to seek greater balance in your daily routines. If you have spent a lot of time taking care of others, you must realize that you need to reserve some time for yourself now. Maybe you can start a new exercise routine. Physical exercise will benefit you. If you try your luck at the scratch game today, you can win. If chance does not make you rich with millions, it allows you to have fun. Give yourself a symbolic gift to remember this day. The natives of your sign will receive a reward in the form of a new contract or a bonus. Exceptionally, our boss will give you tickets to attend an event, such as an opera or a cultural ceremony. An opportunity like this comes too rarely. Love. Thanks to the energy of Leo in the 5th house, you will express yourself with great energy and fitness in romance, so you will need a person by your side who shows such a temperament. If you do not have a partner, people who project a leonine personality will attract your attention. Today you will feel especially adventurous. The same old streets and buildings in the same old city will suddenly loom over you. Therefore, you simply have to kidnap your romantic partner, get in a car and go to the mountains or the ocean. You probably need a break. You've been working really hard and some time outdoors will probably benefit you. Let's do it. Good news for the natives of the sign. Venus is on your side and allows you to approach this day with ardor in the field of feelings. Under its influence, you could show yourself in a whole new light to your partner. More adventurous and reckless than usual, you are not afraid to express your desires. If you are single, this will also be reflected in more boldness. However, you will have to manage to sort out your potential conquests. Today is a day of fulfilling promises. It has been a while since you got together. Although you have got accustomed to each other and can predict each other well, there are certain promises you made to each other initially which have to be fulfilled. You and your partner are besotted with each other. Both of you are open to adjusting and have done a commendable job on that front. You have had your ups and downs and have learned to trust each other. But there are certain promises and targets you have made to each other which need revisiting and achieving. After all, it is your relationship and how you wish to handle it. Therefore, take the day off, explore your options and see how many of those targets you can tick off your list. Your relationship was a result of an understanding between the two of you. Therefore, try not to involve anybody else today in your plans. Proximity to water is a good idea as water imparts freshness, and in case of gifts, flowers are a good idea. Today is a very lucky day to gift jewelry. If you're a non-vegetarian, avoid eating any kind of bird today as birds are not very lucky today. In case of other foods, steer away from asymmetrical fruits as them represent disharmony. Spend some time in prayer, preferably at the start of your time together. Charity is a good activity for today. Lucky colors, maroon, teal. Lucky numbers, 5, 19, 23, 31. Love Tarot card. Today's Love Tarot card is the Moon. This card counsels you to remember that uncertainty and mystery are as much a part of life as toast and coffee. Remember that relationships and people go through phases. Your partner's tastes change over time, his or her moods vary day to day. Some days your relationship will offer moonlit ecstasy, other days the two of you bicker about small things. Your life as a couple contains both wildness and domesticity, like the dog and the wolf in the card. What remains important is the connection between you. It is possible to be deceived by a lover. But it is equally possible to be deceived by our own hopes and fears. Lasting love does not mean unchanging love. Maintaining your relationship means accepting the risks that trust entails. The Moon card's appearance in a reading can relate to you and your partner buying a home or becoming parents. For single people, this card can mean listening to your dreams and intuition. They may offer guidance to finding love,